Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Oppo Find N2, which I purchased about 10 days ago, and I've been trying to get my hands on this device ever since it was released in December 2022. And today's video, as per the title, is my first impressions of using this device for the last 10 days or so now since I purchased it. So let's start off by looking at the hardware on this device. Now, if for example you're looking to pick up the Oppo Find N2, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that this device is small and it's not always easy to convey on camera. So for example, before purchasing this device, I watched many YouTube videos on it and it was still difficult to convey it on screen. So what I did is I took the measurements and I drew it on a cardboard, and then I cut it out and then I folded it, and so I got a true idea of what the size was going to be. So I wasn't surprised when it arrived. Again, I'm really happy. So again, just want to really inform you of that, because what I don't want you to do is to purchase it, you don't like it, and then obviously sending it back is a bit tricky, and then you may have to sell it and lose some cash. So that's the first thing to know. The other thing to know is that this device weighs what 237 grams, and it's really light. It also means that you can put this in any pocket whatsoever and you're not going to struggle. And ladies, if you're looking to purchase this will fit neatly in any handbag. It really is. But this for me is a fantastic size. Yes, I know the Google Pixel Fold has just been released, but for me this meets my criteria in a lot of ways that the Google Pixel Fold does not. Again, that's probably another video I will go into as to why. Okay, so let's do a quick walk around. So obviously you've got a nice 5.54 inch screen. Again, it's really nice to hold off. I mean, this is brilliant. It really is. Going from my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 to this is just night and day. Obviously it's shorter, and the selling point for me is the width. I mean, it is fantastic. If I want to type something, look at that keyboard. That is a joy to behold. It really is. Honestly, heaven sent. I've been screaming for a device like this for a long time, and this meets it. Okay, so let's start from the top there here. So yeah, so I've got like a microphone there. Obviously you got the volume rocker, and you got the on and off power button. Again, love how the device closes flat, against something the Z Fold series cannot do. I believe the Z Fold 5 is going to address this, but a bit too late after 5 iterations. Okay, so we also have the SIM tray, and it does take 2 nano SIMs. That is correct, 2 nano SIMs. And obviously you've got the charging port, and I guess probably another mic or something here, and then you've got the speakers. Now the speakers, they're both down facing. You don't have any on the top. Usually I prefer if one at the top, one at the bottom, but I have to say, regardless, the sound quality is really nice. And okay, and then obviously the hinge. Wow, what can I say about the hinge? It is fantastic. It screams quality, really does. The build, this is definitely a premium product. It really is. And then obviously you've got the triple camera setup on the back there, and obviously they teamed up with Hasselblad. Now, the other reason for purchasing this Oppo Find N2 as opposed to the Fold, the Google Pixel Fold, and for me is the Pierce the Resistance. Now, if you've ever seen any of my videos, I love folding phones, but if you ever see the folding phones that I purchased, they all have one common denominator, which this one also has, and that is that it has stylus support. Oh yes, it has stylus support, but it has an Oppo pen. This is fantastic. It really is. So I'm really looking forward to to using this. I managed to purchase this Oppo pen directly from Giztop. Because the Oppo Find N2 is a Chinese phone, therefore you will need to import it from China, and you can do so from reputable websites such as Wonder Mobile, Giztop, Trade in Shenzhen, etc. However, if you have any reservations about ordering anything from China, you can always order it closer to home. So for example, you've got avenues such as Swapper. Also, you can use eBay, which is exactly the avenue that I chose. One of the nice things about this phone is that it is a folding phone. And as a result, it means because of this aspect ratio, I can use the outer display, especially when I'm in a public space, and when the opportunity allows or I'm at home, I can open it out, and look at the animation behind there. Oh, that is glorious. And I can use this 7.1-inch display, which is a joy to behold. And I should also add is that the external display and the internal display are both 120 Hertz. And again, viewing content on here is a joy to behold. It really is. So if I pick something here, so it's really nice. Really love this. Really nice indeed. Again, I can change the aspect ratio, and obviously you do get the black bars. You do get that with most foldable devices. And what I love about this one is that there's a camera just here, just there. That doesn't impede in whatever you are watching. The other thing I should mention about this device is that it does come with Google Play Store installed, so you can download all your apps, no issues whatsoever. So you have your Google mobile services. Also Google Maps works very well indeed, no issues there. Like I said, everything is fantastic. So it does come with Color OS with Android 13 on top, and you should get 3 years of software updates. So again, really good as well. And the other thing I really love about this device is the charging animation. It is amazing. It really is. If you're enjoying this video, subscribe to the channel below. Would be music to my subscriber count, and it is free to do. As my analytics are showing less than 3% of you watching are subscribed to the channel. Oh, and a big thank you to those of you who have subscribed to the channel. In the 10 days or so that I have had this device, I have tested the cameras on the front, the rear, and on the inside. And I have to say, the quality of the photos and videos are fantastic. And I've had no issues with the cameras whatsoever. Now, should I encounter any issues with the camera, I will mention it in my upcoming full review of the Oppo Find N2. And that video is scheduled to drop middle of September 2023. Okay, so let's get into it. So obviously you've got a 32 megapixel camera there, and you also have another camera on the inside here, and that is also 32 megapixels. And then on the back we have a triple camera setup, and as you can see, Oppo teamed up with Hasselblad. So in terms of the cameras, we have a 50 megapixel camera, a 48 megapixel camera, and a 32 megapixel camera. So whilst we're here, I want to show you two quick things. The first is that you can use the rear camera as a selfie camera. So what you do is you open it like so, and then you can, there's a couple of steps, you press on the reverse, and then you can use this main camera as your selfie, which is really cool. And then also, if you're taking photos of other people, they can see themselves. I think that's really fantastic. The other thing I want to show you, again, is within the cameras, So here again, I do like to give a lot of detail in my videos, again, because I know what it's like trying to purchase something. It's nice to see the videos before. So I just want to show you the key features you have here. So you've got the night mode, you've got video, photo, portrait, and then if you go into the more section, okay, you can see you've got some other options here. So you've got Pro, Pano, Movie, Long Exposure, Dual Video, Time Lapse, etc. And I've tried the majority of these. Just to clarify, I have ordered items from Giztop, and the level of service has been nothing but stellar. They always keep you informed from the moment I place an order until a few days later where it's shipped out, and when it arrives, it is in excellent condition. And you know what the best part is? Especially when I order phones, they always install it with Google Mobile Services and the Google Play Store. Since I've had the Oppo Find N2, as I said, I've been playing around with it, and I've discovered that it's got a lot of features which I'm still going to get my teeth into. But initially I discovered quite a lot of things really. So for example, you've got the sidebar here, and you can move that sidebar from one side of the screen to the other side. So again, just play around with it. Again, really intuitive, really easy to use. You can add to them, you can remove apps, really simple. And again, there isn't too much Chinese stuff on here. And what you can do is remove any Chinese apps. And I said all Google Play services and apps are working fine. And obviously the other thing that I really love with this device, as I mentioned earlier, is that as a content creator, obviously you have the Oppo pen. So that is superb. Again, the idea of this type of device is that I don't have to carry a laptop. Other things I've discovered as well is it, so if you can split the screen, so if I just pick an app, split the screen like so. Let's pick another one. Let's pick one that's pretty boring. So look at that, you've got them side by side like that. You can change the sides. So here, swap sides. And I can also save this split screen, so I don't have to keep setting this up every time. Just tap on the dual app and it will pop up and it's ready to go. What you cannot do is you cannot have the app split vertically. So again, and the other thing you cannot do is have multiple floating windows. But again, I'm very happy with this format. And what else have I discovered? The other thing you can do is, so what else I've discovered? So if we go here, so let's go to where's wallpapers and styles. So you can you've got different wallpapers, and they are glorious. You've got live ones here. You've got other ones, static. Again, many more. Really nice to come in here and play around with the wallpapers. And whilst we're here, so obviously you can customize this device. That's really nice. That's something that I found very limiting on the Google devices, and I'm sure it's the same on the Google Pixel Fold. You spend $1,800 and you cannot customize certain things. So here you can customize here. So you've got your always on display. Again, really nice indeed. Got your themes, and probably one of my favorites is the icons that sit on your home screen and stuff. And look at this. So as an example, you can change the shape. So I'm just going to demonstrate these, so just keep your eye on here. So let's press this one, watch the shape change from square. Look at that. I go along there. Oh, that is fantastic. And then also you can make them bigger or smaller. So again, really intuitive and very easy to use. What I will say is that I am going to make more videos about this Oppo Find N2 because I think it's a really great device, and I don't think there are enough videos on YouTube for it, and I think I'm the man to do that. And also I'm going to do a full review of the Oppo Find N2. That video should come out I reckon about the middle of September 2023. So if you don't want to miss that video, make sure to hit the subscribe, like button and that notification bell. So when that video drops, you'll be one of the first to see it. I'm a big fan of buying Chinese phones because I believe they represent great value for money, especially when it comes to hardware, software, and most important of all, the unboxing experience, which is second to none, and it does put the likes of Apple, Google and Samsung to shame. And the Oppo Find N2 does not disappoint. From the moment you receive the box and you open it and it elevates the phone, it is fantastic. And in the box they'll provide this SIM tool ejector, and with the Oppo Find N2 it came with the 67 watt charger. Also comes with a velvet light cloth, which is superb. And on top of that you get a case, not just any case, the case is specific to the color of the device. Now that is it is superb. So when you spend $1,000 upwards, you feel like you're getting real value for money. And the best part for me is that if you notice is that look how well everything is packaged in the box. So that was my first impressions of the Oppo Find N2, which is small, compact, but yet powerful. And I love everything about this device. Love the hardware, the software, the cameras, the fact that it has stylus support, also has a lot of features inside, and most important of all, the price. If you have any questions regarding the Oppo Find N2, do not hesitate to drop your questions in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to respond. Samsung, pay attention because this is how it should be done. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Shola. Thank you for watching and I will see you in another episode. Ciao.